Hey, what's up guys? It is Snake 2012 and I'm going to be playing Minecraft, but not only am I going to be playing it, I'm going to be explaining it. Because, just I roll. So, I'm going to be talking about the TU9 update. I know y'all have heard about a million times, if you have a Twitter, of the TU9 update. Well, the TU9, if you haven't heard of it, the TU9 is an update that will bring something called the end. And if you don't have the PC version, then you have no clue what the end is. So the end is basically where the end stone come from, and Endermen, which aren't around right now. But yeah, that's where they come from. The end world. And then in the end world, there will be a portal that I'll show you here in a little bit, that comes whenever you spawn. There will be end stones all over, and it'll look like just kind of like the nether, but with no lava. It's just space. It kind of looks like the sky right now, but only it's like with end stone, and it has these. So these, I bet you're wondering, are the Ender Dragon, which is a new mob that's coming. It's a huge dragon that takes forever to kill. I was just now playing the PC version, and it was impossible to kill. But yeah, these are what he flies by him, and he'll regenerate off of them, which is kind of bad because it has a lot of health. It's kind of like a boss battle for Minecraft, which, hasn't come out yet. But yeah. So he'll fly by these and regenerate, and so yeah, it's almost like a new biome, an end biome, if you just go into it. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Alright, and this is what I was talking about, what this sheep is in. It's called the end portal, and don't really need that, I have ender in there. But yeah, this is how it's going to look like whenever you're done. These are going to be found in strongholds, which you can use these to find. And yeah, what happens is that whenever you finally place them all right, and they will be on it. They will be like an actual block. They will. See, as you can see, you cannot place them now, but in this update, you will be able to place them, and then this black star-like thing. It looks like the sky. But yeah, this thing will come in there, you'll jump in, and it'll say loading terrain, which is the end, and then you'll come into a new, the end, as what I was talking about. And yeah, it's pretty fun. But only the bad part about the end is that you cannot come back unless you kill the Ender Dragon, which, as you know, is a huge dragon that looks like an Enderman. So yeah, that's kind of bad. And then whenever you do kill the Ender Dragon, you get something, and I'll tell you that in just a sec. So y'all know that little thing. This is going to be an exclusive thing to Xbox. Exclusive. Take that, PC. But yeah, you'll be in the and then you'll think, that Ender Dragon is going to be a piece of cake. Well, no. He has a new ability called Ender Acid. They really haven't explained what it does, but it basically looks like this. So like whenever you're teleporting around, that little stuff, or whenever Endermen are teleporting around, how it makes that little particle stuff around you. Oh, my cape. But it'll basically be that purple stuff coming out of its mouth and trying to kill you. I'm not sure what it's trying to do. I don't know if it's gonna have like a slowness effect or anything, but yeah, maybe it'll have like some sort of bad effect on you that can kill you instantaneously or something. So yeah, sounds lovely. I love it. Alright, so the next thing we have right here is a picture frame. But in this update, we thought this was going to be in a way later update. Like, this just came, well, not just came, it's been here for like a long time, but it just came to Xbox. We're going to get them right now. That's what 4J Studios said. So they're pretty much look like this. They're one block, and you know they look like a picture. They cannot go any bigger. You right click on it, and then the item will pop in there, and it'll have the item in there. So you'll lose the item, but it looks pretty good because like if you had like a diamond and you were proud of having it, you plop it in there and say, "Whoop, found a diamond," and that would remind you. I don't know what this picture is, but yeah, it looks nice. Now the next thing we have is something called nether brick. You probably know it as the brick that you find in the nether, the stronghold. Well, what you would do is that you put nether rack inside of a furnace, and it would cook and make nether bricks, but only they're a lot darker and they look like nether rack, so it would look like that. You can't put it in right now, so yeah, so you would do that, and yeah, it's is used to make, but it's used to make this right here, right here, right here, right here, right here. Y'all didn't see that? Then y'all are crazy. So the next thing we have are spawn eggs, and those are basically like, well, an egg. You throw them down, and out comes the mob. So these have anything from zombies to well, basically anything. These basically like can spawn villagers, pigs, sheep, zombies, skeletons, creepers, wolves or dogs and stuff, and you know they're nice. And yeah, I mean I like them because I'm a map maker. In case y'all don't know, I love building like little mini game things. So yeah, I like that. You know, that'll be fun. Alright, so the next thing we have is the end dragon's egg, and that will come up on upon a structure that looks like this. It would once you kill the end dragon, which you know is impossible, it takes it's really hard to do this, but well, not make it, but it was actually took like 2 seconds, but yeah, it'll be like an exit from the end. This is the only way you could leave the end. If you kill the Ender Dragon and you know he like dramatically falls and you know he's like, "Oh no, I'm dying. The pain. The pain." And then he explodes into this, which, you know, it doesn't look wrong or anything, but you know. And then on top will be the end dragon thing, which looks like a housetop, but you know, it's a housetop uh, looking thing, but only it's one block. So yeah, that's and that's doesn't really do anything. It just kind of, I don't know, it's there, but like if you hit it, no, if you hit it, it'll go 16 blocks up and like 7 blocks across or something. It'll like blow up and go and like come all the way like over here. And you'll be like, whoa, where'd it go? And then it'll be over there, and you're like, oh, hey, look. So, you know, it'd make a pretty good soccer ball, but, you know, I like it, you know, it's pretty cool. I know you are, just calm down, I'm sorry, I just, But the next thing is, you know, Vine, you know, you can't climb up them now. Well, in this update, that will be able to be climbed, you know, it'll look like this, but only on the Vine. So, yeah, that's kind of nice if you don't want to waste wood. Yeah. So the next thing is new stairs, and for now, all I know is of sandstone, and I don't even know if they have that. Yeah, they don't. But yeah, I think there will be like, okay, yeah, I don't know what they will be made out of. Hi, Dave. But yeah, that's all that I know of is sandstone stairs. You know, there's sandstone slabs, and where are they? Sandstone slabs. Oh, there. But yeah, there's a sandstone slab, but no sandstone stairs. But yeah, that's what I don't get. They have like sandstone slabs, but no stairs. And another thing, redstone in this. Maybe somebody can explain that to me. But yeah, new stairs. So the next thing is something called fire charges. They're basically just like flint and steel, but only they can be ejected from dispensers. So if you wanted to make a cool trap out of a dispenser, you could, and then it'll catch it on fire, and it would burn, 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 burn. All right. So the next thing we have right here is something called dispensable buckets. And so basically what happens is you could put a water bucket or a lava bucket inside of a dispenser and shoot it out, and it'll fire and land, and it'll activate the water in the bucket. And I don't know if you get the bucket back, but yeah. So you'd fire, and instead of doing that, which is lame, it would go and land. So buckets. Water. So I'm going to be getting into a little bit into the future here. Um, the snow golem that we all know and love that really doesn't do anything. Well, yeah, they added that into last update, so, you're old. But, I don't know when they're going to be adding this. It's not going to be in TU9, but it is going to be in an update soon. So this is a iron golem. And iron golems are extremely hard to get unless because it takes a total of 36 iron and 1 pumpkin. So, yeah, all you really do is you get it and you place it on top, and it'll become a huge iron golem. And those have quite a bit of heart, and you can't really keep them as a pet, but they like guard you, and you have to like cage them up like this, like you would a snow golem, or you would just run around. Yeah, so I don't know when that's coming out, but yeah, it's coming out soon, hopefully. Hey, buddy. Alright, so the next thing, I think they're going to be adding this in Title Update 10. I'm pretty sure of that, but yeah, I think I overdid it here with this tree. And it'll be new. It's called the jungle biome. And those are huge biomes that are just loaded with these huge trees. And those trees could be ranged from this, it's huge, to this, which, isn't that hard. So yeah, um, it's raining now, so yeah, this is kind of bad. Uh, but yeah, jungle biome, and it'll also come with this new mob in title update 9 or 10. My God, I'm getting mixed up here. Excuse my French, but let's do it. So yeah, it's a new biome, jungle biome, and it has a lot of vines, and I don't know if they're going to be adding this, but they should. It's called cocoa beans. It's where you get, cocoa from. And they're right here, and they are used to make cookies. And they're like a little square block that spawn on these trees. You just break them, and then you get like 13 of them. I'm just kidding. You get like 2. But, yeah, I hope they add that in TU9. They already said that they would, I think. But, yeah, I can't wait for that, because I love jungle biomes, and, yeah. So yeah, that's a lot of the stuff that they're going to let out soon. Um, don't comment, because I don't comment like, when's the update? When is the date? I thought you knew all this stuff. Why? Well, obviously I don't, because, I don't know the date. I don't know if this is even all the stuff. But yeah, I don't, like, try to comment, when's the date? I want the date. And, yeah, because 4J, they are, like, letting everything out as soon as possible. And, I'll put their Twitter in the description below, and maybe you could go check them out. They're a pretty good company. They've been working hard, and I give them credit for that. So, yeah. Hi, Cal. You want some cocoa bean? Yeah, you do. You do want some cocoa beans. Yeah. But yeah, that's really about it. So yeah, I think I've gone over everything. If I've missed anything, please tell me in the comment section below, and I will happily answer it. I know I don't have that many viewers, or I don't even think I have any subscribers. So um, yeah, go check out 4J's Twitter, and maybe even come check out my Twitter. I mean, I'm on there daily, and I'm on YouTube daily too. So I'm pretty cool at it. And I'm also a map maker. I make like little mini maps, like Call of Duty maps, maze maps, and small stuff like that. I've even made a beer pong map. um, so yeah, you should totally come check out my channel. And yeah, give 4J credit for letting out all this stuff. Uh, because yeah, I mean everything's going to be awesome. And I mean, like the Ender Acid. I can't wait for that. Exclusive. But, yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like or favorite if you enjoyed, and subscribe. And remember, guys, stick to the shadows.